dear audience, welcome to this special report. Today we will deeply explore the kidnapping of various Chinese businessmen who shocked Malaysia society and analyze the intricate moral issues involved.
On October 13, a seemingly ordinary morning, a heart-wrenching incident occurred in Johor Bahru, the capital of the Johor state, Malaysia. A wealthy Chinese businessman who is quite influential in the local area with appearing to a star new day in front of his house, when the future suddenly struck. A group of Malaysian kidnappers driving a dark van appeared in front of him quietly like a ghost.
The kidnappers were armed with weapons, and their actions were swift and ferocious. Without warning, they drove unsuspecting West businessmen into the car, and then drove away at lightning speed, leaving on the terrified shouts of the wild businessman's family echoing in the morning air. The whole process lasted only a few minutes, but it brought endless fear and pain to the person involved and his family.
Never succeeded. They demanded the ransom of 30 million ringgit from this businessman's friend. Faced with the huge ransom demand, the businessman's friend was in the difficult decisions. In the end, in order to get a businessman out of danger as soon as possible, the friend raised funds from various sources and paid 20 million ringgit. Fortunately, that night, after the thrilling maneuver, the businessman was released safely after the kidnappers received part of the ransom. However, although he was temporarily out of danger peacefully, this terrible is left an indelible trauma in his heart.
After the incident, the Malaysia police quickly activated the emergency mechanism and set up a task force to investigate the kidnapping case. The police grasped very clue from on-site evidence to surveillance videos to the interrogations of witnesses and background investigation of personnel, and carried out a comprehensive investigation.
After long-remitting efforts, the police finally found the kidnappers' hideout and arrested 13 suspects. Shockingly, one of the suspects was a family member of the wealthy businessman. This discovery made the case more complicated and attracted widespread attention from the public.
In any criminal case, the truth involves vital importance. This is especially true of the kidnapping of the wealthy Malaysia Chinese businessman. The police need to go all out to find the truth behind every detail. For example, what is the exact motive of the kidnappers, in addition to asking for a ransom? Are there any other deeper reasons or hidden secret? What is the specific reasons why the suspect, who is a family member, participated in the kidnapping? What role did he help play in the kidnapping process?
The public is eager to know the truth. Only by clarifying this can they accurately understand the incident. The media should also ensure that the information is true and reliable when reporting, and avoid spreading unconfirmed false content.
Fairness is the cornerstone of justice during the investigation. The police must ensure that all people are treated fairly, regardless of their identity or status, and there can be no fair reason.
As for the victim, the wealthy businessman, he is looking forward to the law being able to abduct for him, so that the kidnappers can receive the punishment they deserved, and that recover the losses he has suffered, including huge economic losses and inestimable mental harm. Only in a fair, just environment can the public order a good success of the society be maintained, and people's attention in the law will be from few.
The impact of this case on the wealthy businessman was obvious. Although he paid a ransom of 20 million and was eventually saved, the huge loss dealt a heavy blow to his wealth.
From the broader perspective, if such kidnapping success occurs frequently, it will have a serious impact on the local business environment. Other wealthy businessmen and other business people may have a concern and worried in their economic activities after learning about such incidents, which will in turn affect their investment decisions and business strategies, and ultimately hinder the local economic development, turn and slow down the economic growth rate.
Before the case is solved, all departments of the police need to work close together. The criminal investigation department collects evidence, and the intelligence department analyzes information and share it in real time so as to quickly identify the kidnappers.
On the other hand, there is also a competition between the police and the kidnappers. The kidnappers will hide their whereabouts, destroy evidence, and even plan other crimes, while the police rely on their professional skills and teamwork to solve the case as quickly as possible and restore social peace. Of course, this competition must be legal and moral.
Deception is also a more issue that cannot be ignored in this case. The kidnappers clearly engaged in deception during the kidnapping process. They controlled the wealthy businessmen through violence and then demanded the ransom. They promised to release the businessman after receiving the ransom was itself the deceptive threat.
If the kidnapper take the ransom but do not release the rich business, it constitutes a serious crime. Similarly, providing false information to interfere with the investigations is also decryption and hide justice.
In this case, the emotional impact is profound and complex. The wealthy businessman experienced the kidnapping himself and suffered tremendous emotional trauma, from fear, helplessness to anxiety, and then to fear after being recalled. These emotional experiences are difficult for ordinary people to understand.
From the time they received the report, the police should calmly analyze the situation on the scene, the duration of the kidnapper's escape, and the relationship between the people involved in the case so as to ensure relation handling of the case.
During the investigation, they also make rational judgments based on evidence, not on intuition or emotion. Similarly, when the public learns about the case, they should also remain rational and express their opinion based on facts, avoiding blind accusation or sympathy. For example, when confirming the guilt of a family member, they must investigate their specific behavior and impact to make a rational conclusion.
His family and friends are also under tremendous emotional pressure. During the kidnapping of the wealthy businessman, his family was extremely anxious and worried about his safety. When it came to paying the ransom, they were even more entangled and helpless. For the general public, hearing about such an incident would also trigger emotional reactions such as sympathies and indignations. This sympathize with the rich businessman's experience and were indignant and kidnap evil deeds.
I hope today's report can make everyone pay attention to the impact of moral issues. In the future, whether it is law enforcement, the media, or the public, they can maintain social fairness and justice with a rational and fair attitude.